Good.
This late Thanksgiving really messed with me in my Christmas month. And my honeymoon
Why? Because
took too much time, so now I don't have more like vacation days to use. I usually try to take 2 full weeks off at Christmas, but my honeymoon took time, so.
Okay, we are live.
Okay, perfect. Let me grab my pen, actually. We will go ahead and call this meeting to order. It is 5:01. And our Fair Board business today is Fair Board member renewals.
One Val's calling me.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Hello?
Hey Jess, this is Val.
Hi. Taylor just called the meeting to order, so Taylor and Sheila are here in the room, and Karen's on the phone as well. Oh, and Denise just got here too, so.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so I just have you on speaker.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Okay.
Great. So we have everybody here, right? Yep. Full board. Look at that. So the meeting business tonight is Fair Board member renewals. We have one renewal, and that's Denise, and we talked about it last time, but we need to make the official recommendations to the county commissioners for their meeting next week, I think it is. So I would entertain a motion to recommend Denise accept her letter and recommend her to the county.
I move to recommend accepting her letter and recommending her to the county
Perfect.
for continued service.
I'll second.
And Karen seconded, so thank you, Sheila. Discussion. Okay.
And so that will be a 3-year term, Denise.
Okay.
That way we don't overlap with everybody. The first term's always 1 year, and then we go to 3 years.
Okay.
So.
Sorry, I'm taking notes here.
Does that apply to me, even though I was finishing out Lauren's term?
I think this was the end of her term anyways.
Yeah, I
Right?
think it kind of, I think
Works
she
both
only
ways.
had like 1 year left
Right.
anyways.
Okay.
So it kind of
Yeah.
worked out
Okay.
with the end of the
we
year.
try not to, because
Yeah.
Sheila was over this year. So
Right.
there's 2 people that were going to be over this year anyways.
Okay.
We try to stagger them.
Yes.
So everybody doesn't leave at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Aye. We all voted for that. So okay. Motion approved. So you'll take care of that, right, Jess? For
Yep.
us?
Yep.
Okay,
They
perfect.
have a reoccurring agenda item right now for any board member, because all the boards are kind of doing this right now.
Perfect.
And so I'll just let them know for sure that it's been motioned, and
Moved and approved.
they can discuss it on Wednesday.
Perfect. Okay, and then that just leaves us with one open seat. So I've been meaning to reach out to people, but I've not done that yet. So if you have friends or family that are interested in, Sheila is departing us, so please feel free to have them get their letters of interest in, and they submit them to, what's her name again? Sorry.
Daleen Hansen.
Daleen Hansen.
Or they can send to me and then I can forward.
Is she still on there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry. So I got it. Okay. Moving on to the next item, 2026 entertainment options. So Jess sent out in her email to us the options. It's also on the back of our agenda. The entertainment options that we had talked about last time, but we're really hoping that we could try and move these before the end of the year, given that they get booked up quickly, and if you don't get them sooner rather than later, you sometimes don't get them. So, Jess, do you want to go over this, or has everybody looked at this?
Yeah, I guess, did everyone read through it kind of? And they're, they're pretty different, I guess. So the magician, and he can stroll, which is nice. The musician, Eric, is his name, the one that you guys talked about that can do like kind of any song from any like year. He does not stroll. So he would have to like be set up under the tent like for certain times or whatever. 3 shows of 30 to 40 minutes per set. The manager guy made it seem like he was pretty like easy, like he doesn't like need a full on stage. He brings his own wedge speaker, so it seems like it's something that's pretty collapsible that he can take on and off of the cement pad, which is good, that we don't have to worry about anything being left out there that we have to patrol.
Yeah, and he had a little, like a foot thing, so he could, you know, add in different music, and he gets it going, and then
cool.
he plays his
Yeah.
guitar. He was
Yeah.
super quick on and off.
That's
So
cool.
probably all he might need from us is an electrical outlet and a chair. So, and then the Artie Loon, the magician, he can stroll or do like a stage set. Really, either way, he doesn't use sound if he's strolling. If he does a stage, we do need to provide him with the sound. I think the speaker system that we have, that the Fair Board owns, will probably be sufficient. If not, I know 4-H has like a big like rolling speaker that's pretty easily, I think, connected to phones and stuff like Bluetooth. So I'm sure one of those two would work. The paintless paintball, I don't know. I wasn't real. I didn't have a great feeling from him because he said I guess they have 2 sets of the paintball like courses. One of them is in Culbertson on Friday the 7th, which I had to look it up. That's like 7 hours away.
Yeah.
And so in order, I guess even if we wanted somebody to come on the 8th, he would actually send the other set and have to find 2 more attendants to come with it, to set it up and supervise it and all that kind of stuff. He kind of made it sound like he doesn't have the easiest time finding people that are reliable.
Makes sense.
And he said, I know he said last summer he had to cancel like last minute on somebody because his people dropped out. And so, I don't know, I didn't feel real sure about him. But, yeah, so I guess those are kind of the 3 options. They kind of cover some different things. But
I'm a big fan of a magician just because it's something different, and I feel like that's not too bad. How many days is that again? Would it be 2 or 3 days?
so $2,400 if he does 2 days.
Okay.
Because he's $1,200 a day.
Okay.
And then just one hotel room.
One hotel room for 3 nights.
And then the musician, do you know how many hotel rooms he would need to travel with people?
I think
No, he's
I think
by
just
himself.
him. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And
Yeah.
he's from Idaho, so.
Okay. You know, there's so many good musicians locally that I feel like we're not missing anything by not having a musician. And I really like the idea of a magician as well. It would be different. He can move around.
Yeah.
I really like that idea myself.
Please don't get me wrong, Denise. I love good music more than anything. I just feel like
Yep,
we've not had the
absolutely.
best of luck with him.
Okay.
As far as
Well-
like gauging interest.
And even
from
if
people,
we do the magician, we could even have him do like 2 strolling and 1 like
Oh,
stage
That's a good
thing
idea.
per day. And we also would have time under our tent to get some local people, and maybe we can we've kind of used the same ones. Maybe we can reach out a little bit, because usually our local entertainers, it's like $150 for an hour and a half, so they're not extremely pricey.
Right.
Maybe we can be a little bit more, I don't know, look into that more.
Adventurous.
Yeah, more
I'm
adventurous and look
finding
into more options. And we could even, we've done like 1 per day the last few years. And if we want to try to do a couple on Saturday, we could probably squeeze that in.
Someone that packs a bar rather than someone who does weddings. Is that kind of...
Yeah. Yeah. So
So then you're thinking about doing the magician for 2 days and 3 nights of hotel, and that's the 2,400. And you're thinking about mixing it up, having them stroll a little bit, but then possibly also give them some stage time.
we could. It sounds like it's kind of our choice. Like how many, he does 3 sets per day. We can mix and match them however we want. The strolling sets are a little bit longer. They are 60 minutes, and then if he does like a stage setup, it's only 30 minutes. You know, maybe he just strolls the first day, and then the next day he does 2 stage ones and 1 strolling one, so that his stage can just stay set up. You know, I mean, that can probably, I don't think that they need that information when we sign them or anything.
And your budget, did we set was 5,000?
Yeah, that's what it's been in the past, I think.
It's been around that, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Anywhere-
that's what we voted on, right?
Yeah.
Was it
Yes.
5,000 or
Yep.
less?
Yep,
Mhm.
yep, that's correct. Val and Karen, do you have any thoughts?
Well, I think that the magician would be good also, just because he'll get out there and maybe strolling along, there'll be more interest, and they know that he's really good. They might come to a stage show.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I think that a combination would be good.
Okay.
You've got those little kids that sitting would be better than maybe strolling, or maybe better for the family.
Yeah,
I think a combination would be good.
cool. I guess I would entertain a motion then. Denise, I want you to. I feel bad. You really like the magician.
I really do, and
Okay.
personally, I would do both.
Right.
You're at
Looking at the.
You're at $4,900.
Yeah.
But that doesn't include the 3 nights of motel, so that puts you over budget.
Right.
I think in the future we should try to get some sponsorship to help, so that you can get a couple good things.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all.
That's my only preference. But
Yeah.
I don't have anything against the magician
Okay. Okay.
at all.
I would make sure you write that down on your budget for next time. I worked on mine today on the requests for more budget on how we can we need more money to do more better things. And so definitely I would encourage you to put that on your list as far as increase that.
Yeah.
He said we can ask. Oh, I mean, they tell us no, but we can ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would entertain a motion then. It sounds like the magician, to move forward with the magician.
I move that we try to get the magician to do his shows on Friday and Saturday of the fair.
Perfect.
I second.
Okay. Any more discussion?
What if he says no?
We go back to the drawing board.
That we just have another meeting?
Yeah.
If he
And
says,
or
I mean, if he says no, do you guys want to just reach out to the musician as the backup? There wasn't, out of the ones you guys gave me, there wasn't really any others that
The
we liked
other-
a lot, right?
Well, I think
There was-
the older guy that you thought was a little corny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He was the guy with the tiki. He was the guy with the tiki bar, wasn't he?
Well, there was a tiki bar guy, and then there was another.
There was another guy. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, remember Val that his wife sat with us?
Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can email them tomorrow and get everything started as far as contracts and stuff like that. And if he says, for some reason, that he's not available, then I can reach out again to you guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Val, do you want to amend your motion to have the musician as a backup if the magician is not able to do it?
Is that what everybody else? I mean, is that what everybody is voting for? I mean, is that okay with everybody? I should say that. Is everybody comfortable with that decision?
I would be, unless you guys are really wanting to get a magician or something other than
Yeah.
singing.
right.
So if you want, maybe we should leave the motion the way it is and then worry about it if we have to worry about it.
I kind of feel that way a little bit. Again, I love live music, so very much would love that, but it has not.
Gone well.
No,
Right.
and it sucks because I love it so much,
Yeah.
and it's so good, and they're so good, and it just
Sure.
doesn't hit the nail.
We're getting a little earlier start than we did last year.
Yeah.
But time is still of the essence.
Yes.
Most of these people are booked already.
Yeah.
So,
So I say we try to get on it, and then if not, if you'll send us an email, Jess, and we meet January 8th, so that's fairly soon. I wouldn't think that we would want to meet before Christmas anyway, so I think January 8th we can regroup.
Perfect.
If Jess emails us out, I would ask that we each kind of do a little bit of research to see if we can find anybody ourselves, or maybe we just say Eric Sky, but we'll cross that bridge when we have to get there.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Discussion? Okay, seeing none, we'll move forward. All those in favor of the motion that we get the magician for Friday and Saturday, say aye.
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 Any opposed? We also aye. Okay, motion passes. And we will watch for that email, Jess.
Okay.
Perfect. Is there anything else anybody else wants to bring up? It's not on the agenda. But
Can I just add something to what Denise said?
Yeah.
I think that I just can speak for myself being at the conference this year. I mean, it was a big eye-opener, and there's so much out there, so many good suggestions and stuff, but I definitely, a lot of those places get sponsorships, and maybe we can offer that. If they don't want to be a fair sponsor, maybe they want to be like a vendor, not a vendor sponsor, but a
Event.
entertainment sponsor. We could offer that both to them. That's just my suggestion.
yeah, and I would kind of say that's kind of what we've done in the past, I feel like, is the sponsorship money has in part gone to, right? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong.
The letter that we send out, it tells them that this helps us bring in entertainment and activities like the bounce houses and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's when we reach out to the sponsors, that's what we tell them that we are using the money for. So,
Okay. I didn't know
but
that.
I mean, who knows if they read it?
And it's still maybe they would do it. Maybe
Right.
someone would do like, oh yeah, well, $5,000. I don't know who. I want to know them, but maybe they will, So I think it's definitely not out of the question.
And I forgot to mention, I wished I would have recalled when we went to the NRA finals this year, they talked about an entertainer, and I'm sure it was a musician, but they were really good. And so the rodeos and the fair on the western side of the state kind of went together because their rodeos were kind of close together.
Oh.
And they got that same entertainer so they could get them at a discount because those entertainers could go bang, bang,
Yes.
bang kind of
Yeah.
thing. I'll try to reach out to them at some point. It obviously won't happen, I'm sure, for 2026, but maybe that's something we could try to do. Although, I don't know, because we're right with Red Ann's Pants and we're right with the Helena Fair.
And the country music jam,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, Headwaters or something.
Yeah,
like that.
but and Three Forks I think is 2 weeks before. I don't know, so it might be a little bit harder, but that is something that
Yeah,
we can maybe think about in the future too.
I agree. Working with just other local fairs, even if it's just a stroller or whatever, to try and get them. It's just so hard, I know, because we're much smaller potatoes compared to some of the other bigger ones.
Yeah.
Going on.
we've got a Three Forks on Friday. We could get them on Thursday. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
not
something like that would be
far.
great if that's possible. Cool. Okay, anything else? I think that's definitely good conversation. Val Karen, you're on the phone, so I can't see you.
Oh, no, I don't have anything. I will definitely look through my notes again, though, and have maybe something else on the 8th to discuss, but I don't have anything else right now.
And Jess, I did send you an email with I went through the entertainment and gave you a more detailed list of some favorites, didn't I?
Yeah, that had the list of like the Tiki Guy and that other magician type.
Yeah, and I put the real expensive ones like the motorcycles, all that
yeah.
long email.
Yeah.
Okay, I did send it. I'm not.
I did look at
imagining.
I got
Okay.
it. I did look at the
Yeah, of
motorcycle
course.
guys, and they're like
15,000, I think.
I think that was like the lowest.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I did. And I think I might just print out, maybe I'll print that out, your email with all of your notes. I may just print it out for everybody for the January meeting so they can just keep it in their binders.
Yeah,
I was going to ask that because I had it on my notes that you were going to type one up.
right. And I tried to send it to everybody, but I think it kept going into Sheila's or something. I don't know. I thought I hit reply all, but maybe I didn't.
And I don't think I saw it, so.
Yeah, I must have just sent it to you.
Okay. I'll print it out and give a copy to everybody in January
Okay.
at that meeting.
I know this is like totally off topic again, but since we're just talking and throwing things out there, they've done, other fairs do pig wrestling. They do truck and tractor pull. I don't know if any of these are realistic. I'm just trying to think of like other entertainment options because we do try to do something big, or we have in the past, like a concert or whatnot. Obviously, the concert was not going. Could we do something else? And that's where I came up with this option or ideas. But anywho, maybe they're not legit. Just
The pig thing's fun and great.
so fun.
We used to do it a few times during the rodeo,
Oh,
but we haven't done that for quite a long time. And you could easily probably do something under the pavilion, you know, separate from the rodeo arena.
yeah.
I don't know, it might be kind of fun. Of course, it's so busy with 4-Hers, but it might be kind of cool to interject some simple things like that aren't expensive.
Yeah.
And as you're transitioning maybe from one species to another, or if there is some dead time, it just might be kind of fun for the crowd to, while we're getting ready for the
Yeah.
steers, we're gonna, do this little thing. But I'm sure that's probably too tight of a schedule. Or we could set up some sort of a little pen out around someplace and do a couple of those kind of fun things. So you talked about the pig thing, and what was the other one?
The truck and tractor
Oh.
pull. I don't really think that works with the rodeo.
I don't think you have space for it, probably.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
The only part, I guess it depends on how important the dirt is and how much they tear it up.
Right.
Like in Bozeman, they have done I don't know if it was like the derby car where they bang, what's that called?
Yeah, derbies.
Oh, yeah.
That's messy.
Demolition derby.
Yeah,
Demolition derby. Well, they ruined the arena ground.
I believe.
And it's very dangerous for them, the competitors,
Right.
to come in. And so when we've done the Bozeman Rodeo, it's been a very hard transition. So it's my understanding that this year they didn't allow the derby stuff to go on because they could never get the ground right
Oh, really?
again and in quick order.
Yeah, Lewistown does theirs on a Saturday, so after all the rodeos. So
Okay.
then they have the full year.
I want to
I
say.
don't know, I know from
something
that experience.
With like the Mako county insurances, I think they're not covering some of those type of like derbies,
Well, that
demolition
sounds right,
derbies and stuff.
actually.
I want to say I saw that come through like the
There was a big incident not long ago. Someone
Oh,
died, I
was-
think.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because there are a few things like big event type things like that just insurance wise, I think we wouldn't be able to put on.
Right. I would say that I do think there's a big difference between the derby and the truck and tractor pull.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
I'm
But I
with you.
think,
It is insurance. is
But I
a
do
big
think
thing.
that would tear up the ground just as badly probably because
Yeah, I have no
I mean
idea.
they're like
They're
really like
spinning.
grinding down it, and spinning and yeah.
Ruts and stuff.
Yeah, unless there's.
The other,
Go ahead, Val.
Go ahead, Val.
the other thing I was thinking is maybe we need to try to get other people involved to get the families and stuff to come out to the fairgrounds. And, I know that everybody's, because there's a lot of people out there for the fair, or for the 4-Hers and FFA, and, and that is absolutely amazing that they get all those people out there. But if we get something more of an interest to bring some of the other people out to town and then out of town and stuff too. And I think that our vendors would benefit from that also.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Because I definitely think, again, I'm a big 4-H'er. I could sit and watch shows all day, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. And so some people, they want to go to the rodeo. Oh, we'll go out at noon, and then we'll go to the rodeo that night, and we'll just stay at the fair. There are things for them to do underneath the tent. They don't maybe necessarily feel like that's enough to entertain them. So I think there is definitely an opportunity for us to find, in that afternoon.
I think a magician will bring
Yeah,
in some of the
I
people
think
that
so.
don't normally come out.
Yeah.
So we used to I know we talked about the petting zoo, and then we used to do the dunking booth.
Oh,
And
someone brought that
allowed-
up.
Allowed
Yeah, the dance team used to do the dunking booth.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe whether you use it as maybe a fundraiser for the fair, or you find a club that needs a fundraiser and say, but they'd probably have to get the booth ordered and reserved, the rental of it. But that was always super popular.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The other thing is, I still think we should try to get the llamas have pavilions.
Did they come? We set up the
No.
panels.
Yeah, they did. They came on Saturday.
They did.
Oh, good.
Oh,
He-
'Cause I
there
actually
was quite a few people
thought
over
about
there. Every
that.
time I looked over there, he was visiting. He loved it.
Good.
They made
they're so
they
good
made a
about
couple
that.
little posters with information, and every time I looked over there, he was visiting with somebody.
did he have packs on him? Because he's all about packing them into the mountains. That's what
I
he's.
don't.
But that would be super fascinating. And then we have J.J. Connor on Lower Deep Creek, and he packs goats in to the mountains.
Well, I mean, if we told John, we could probably tell him, like, hey, on Saturday at 2:30, can you get them all saddled up and stuff, and maybe just parade them around the grounds,
people would love that.
I think that would be
'cause
pretty
it's
cool.
so unusual.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I'm happy to hear he was there.
And what about wagon rides? Is there, other than Toby and Tanya
Oh.
Dundas, maybe with their team, or Scott Vine with his, if he's,
I love
don't know if he
that.
still has a team, maybe doing some wagon rides? I think that would go over really well.
I agree. I don't know that just because
We
you
can
brought
have
it
the
up.
drop off right in front of the commercial building.
Exactly.
I think that would be great.
Use it for transportation from the parking area to the commercial building.
Yeah.
And one year, one of our families did goat roping, where they set up a little arena and kids could rope goats, and they'd pay a certain amount to go in there, and they'd run them out of a little chute and stuff. Or maybe a dummy roping contest with all the 4-H kids. I think that would be kind of fun, but they're usually so busy trying to get ready for the next thing. But open it up to the public,
I would say for the public. Would that be something the rodeo would be interested in doing?
possibly.
I mean, again, you're also very busy that week. Understood that, but that might be a fun little interactive thing.
Because you still do the stick horse rodeo, don't you? Because you could tie that dummy roping in with that stick horse rodeo.
And that's a big hit.
It is. The last few years, we've probably had at least 50 kids doing it, I would say.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if we could do something besides a barrel race to add to the stick horse rodeo, something else at the same time, another event where they could.
What about the bowl machine? Have you ever had a bowl ride
mechanical
machine?
bowl?
Yeah. Have you ever had that?
We haven't. They rent them.
I know someone who has one.
There
Maybe-
you go again, but with the
Inflatable one,
insurance,
or-
you have to watch the insurance.
Okay, insurance. What about it?
Insurance and or someone has to manage it. But I could
Well,
ask Lydia.
I know
now.
the inflatable ones that are the same
Oh,
inflatable
sure, the
company.
inflatable ones, yeah.
On those ones, they are a little bit more strict on the rental rules. I'm trying to remember. I think they have to be there to attend it. You can't provide your own attendance, and the price goes up if it's at an event where alcohol is served.
My lady's just like
that,
a
yeah.
cheap.
Pretty expensive.
What'd you say, Karen?
They're pretty expensive.
My
Not that we can't do it, but that it seems like they might make our slides look cheap.
Oh, I will say the lady who owns the one that I know of, she just owns a bar the Fresno bar by Haver, and she owns it herself. She's just a friend. So I might ask her if that's okay.
Because maybe since we might have some money left over for,
Yeah.
maybe we could do a couple of these other just little simple things, local
Yeah.
things, just to kind of add some spice and variety.
Yeah.
And this is like my dream. Again, it's going to take a lot of work, but to have like a mini fair, like Pick a Duck. And we could ask different organizations to man their one little thing, and we could set it all up for them. They just need to send one volunteer person of like, pick a duck and you win a prize, or, you know, like a carnival kind of thing. And, or the dunking booth was part of it, or I had a whole list of them, but to have like a mini, kind of what PTA did, but
Like gunny sack races.
yes,
Yes.
yes, exactly that. And I think that would be such a big hit.
I agree.
And I just need to get organized. And I haven't
Well,
done it.
and it's
But-
funny that you say this because we used to, our Halloweens in Townsend, and Val will remember this. The Rotary used to run Halloween at the school, and every room had activities. Then they transitioned into the lunchroom, and there was all kinds of games and stations where you could go, you know, basketball shooting. And it was all kinds of stuff, and it was the highlight of the year for Townsend. The Rotary, it was incredible, but it's been so many years. I think probably when our kids were little, they quit doing it. So,
Yeah.
but something.
I think Charity was like in 7th or 8th grade because she was so excited because they got to go trick or treating and she was an 8th grader.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they tried to keep it in a controlled setting. I mean, we could still trick or treat, but they encouraged this Rotary thing at the school. And you couldn't even hardly walk through our school, the grade school. It was so full of people.
You're fine, Opera.
So,
So maybe just food for thought.
yeah. I like that idea. And I think, and that's not expensive.
No,
It's
it
just
just
a matter
takes
of
time.
kind of, time to get it organized
Yes.
and find the help.
Lots of little things to fill the space and keep people there when
Yes,
they get there.
yes, and exactly. And I think the capacity for organizations to do it is not really there. So if there's a few of us that could really say, okay, Rotary, this is your booth, this is what you're going to do. We just need 2 people to help us. If they could get that. Same thing with the Lions, yada, yada, yada. And then we're not asking a ton from these organizations except for 2 volunteers, 3-4 hours, and then we can figure out. So much of this stuff is fairly easy. It just takes, again, time to do. Yeah.
Prices and
So I think I have a list, but if y'all could, I mean, this is my dream. So attaining it this year is maybe not.
Well, can you?
But if we can start.
Can you bring your list of ideas to the January meeting and we
Yeah.
talk about all those things?
I will. I have them somewhere.
Because it reminds me of, I put down a bunch of ideas that we heard from other fairs, and the lady said one of the things that they actually did an outdoor sports event. It wasn't part of the fair. It was a separate money making thing. But she said one of the hits was they were teaching kids how to do fly fishing. And they had a guy come in and use stock tanks, and he created ponds and put live fish, and kids got to catch live fish
Oh, fun.
and let them go. And she said it was a huge hit.
This is, again, thinking outside the box a little bit.
Yeah.
But I wonder if DNRC, because we're close to Helena, would ever
Or Fish,
be-
Wildlife, and Parks.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
would.
what I meant. I had the wrong one.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Food for thought. I do have a list. I will send it out because it's already typed up. So
Okay.
I will send it out. Take that as
Awesome.
a takeaway. But I know that we're coming up. Well, no, I guess we still have time. Is there anything else that anyone wants to bring up? Okay, well, I will go ahead and adjourn the meeting. But first, our next meeting is January 8th, and it's at 5 p.m., right? Did we move it to 5 p.m.?
I think we did because there is a
Yes.
basketball game. So we
Yeah, I have 5 to 6 is
Yep.
what I wrote down.
Perfect. Okay. So with that, I will go ahead and adjourn the meeting at 5:35 p.m. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome.
Thank
Let's
you.
all have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
You guys too.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes.